In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute bunny head. And you can make it in any color you like. You can use different yarn sizes to get different sizes. But today I'm going to show you the aran version that can be turned into a keychain or backpack body. So let's get started. These are the materials you will need. These are the abbreviations I used. The written pattern is in the description. Start with a magic ring. And then into the magic ring we are going to make 6 single crochet. Once you've done your stitches, pull the tail to close the magic ring. And this is your first round. Because we are working in a spiral way without closing the rounds or without turning, we need some sort of break between rounds. So I'm going to use a piece of yarn just to mark the beginning of each round. You can also use a stitch marker, but it's more fiddly. This is easy enough. So let's continue with the second round, and in the second round we're gonna make an increase, and an increase in amigurumi means you have to make 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So that is the one, and this is the second one, and we do an increase in every single stitch, so 6 increases in total. And you will have 12 stitches in a round, and this is the second round. This is how it looks like. Now on to the next, the third round. We are going to make a single crochet in each stitch, and this is our third round, and you can see how it curls up. Now all you have to do is just push the right side, the pretty side, on the outside. Now the next 5 rounds are all rounds of single crochet. I'm not going to film it. It's pretty easy. Just make a single crochet in each stitch and make 5 rounds of it. I will speed up and I'll meet you at the end so we can continue. And we are done with the first ear. This is how it looks like. It has 6 rounds of single crochet, and now we are gonna fasten off. And to fasten off, just make a slip stitch, and then we're gonna cut the yarn. Now you need to make another one, but this time we're not gonna cut the yarn. So I'll fast forward the video again, make another one of this, and then I'll meet you so we can continue with the head. And this is the second ear. Now we're gonna start with the head, so we continue from where we left off. And again, we're gonna put a piece of yarn just to know where our round starts. Now to start, we're gonna make 2 single crochet onto this second ear, and then we're gonna move on to the first ear that we've made. And here we're gonna make a decrease or a single crochet 2 together, but it's a special one. It's using 1 stitch and counts as 1 stitch. So let me show you how I make it. So the usual single crochet 2 together means you're pulling a loop from 1 stitch, a loop from another stitch, and then you crochet it together, and this turns 2 stitches into 1. The way we are going to do it is that we're going to use this last stitch, this U stitch. We insert the hook in there, pull up a loop, and then move on anywhere on this round to on the first ear, insert your hook and pull up a loop. And now we're going to crochet it together, yarn over, pull through all. And what this does is bulks up the stitches, and there will be no gaps between the ears. If you just continue from one ear to another without this bulk stitch, you'll have some holes in there and you can see the stuffing. Like this, you should be fine. So, like I said, this counts as a stitch. We already made 2, so let's make one more, and then we make a decrease, a real decrease. And to make an invisible decrease, insert your hook through from bottom to top through the front loop, not through the entire stitch, through this loop that's closer to you, and then go back and pick up the next one, yarn over, pull through those two, and make a single crochet as usual. And this will create an invisible decrease, a decrease that doesn't bulk up the stitches and is barely visible. Alright, so we made a decrease. Now 4 single crochet, and then another invisible decrease. Now we have 2 stitches in this ear. We're gonna make a single crochet in each. And now it's time to transition to the second ear, and we're gonna do the same single crochet two together to bulk up. So as you can see, into this last used stitch, we're gonna insert the hook and pull up a loop, and then into the next available stitch on the second ear. So make sure you're not picking up a used one, just next available unused stitch, insert the hook and pull up a loop, and then crochet them together. And you can see there's no holes between the ears. Alright, so next we're gonna make one more single crochet and then an invisible decrease. 4 single crochet in next 4 stitches, so 1 in each stitch, and then we're gonna have a decrease, and we are finished with our first round of the head. Now for the second round of the head, we're gonna start with a single crochet and then an increase, so 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and we repeat this all around our work. Again, single crochet and then an increase, and this will be 10 repeats, single crochet and then increase, and so on. And this is the second round of the head. This is how it looks like. We've increased a lot, so you can see how the head top, the top of the head is forming. So let's continue with round 3, and on round 3 we're gonna start with 5 single crochet, and then we make an increase, and again 5 single crochet, and then an increase, and we repeat this all around until the end of the round. This will be 5 increases, and we always finish with an increase. And this is our third round. Now we're gonna continue with the next round, and in the next round we are going to make a single crochet in each stitch. So you can see now how the head is forming. We're not gonna make the bulk of it, and the next 5 rounds is gonna be just rounds of single crochet. I'm not gonna film it, I'm gonna jump straight to it. Just make 5 rounds of single crochet, and I'll meet you after, so we can put the eyes on and finish it. And this is how it looks like so far. Now we're gonna finish the head and place the eyes. So let's continue with the next round. So round 10, we are gonna start decreasing, and we're gonna make first 5 single crochet, and then we are going to make a decrease. So this will turn our 35 stitches that we started with into 30. So again, 5 single crochet, and then a decrease. And repeat this all around 5 times in total. And this is our round 10. Now we're going to continue with round 11, another decrease round, and here we're going to make 3 single crochet and then decrease. And we repeat this all around again 6 times in total. 3 single crochet and then decrease. And our round 11 is finished. Start with round 12. Again, another decrease. We are gonna make 2 single crochet and then decrease. And we repeat this 6 times in total again. 2 single crochet and then decrease. And this is what we have so far. One more round left, and that's another decrease. So now here we are gonna start with a single crochet and then decrease. We repeat this 6 times in total, and we are going to end up with 12 stitches in a round, and that's where we stop. So this is our last decrease, and now we are going to fasten off. We don't need this piece of yarn anymore, and we're gonna fasten off by making a slip stitch, and we cut the yarn, but this time we leave a longer tail. And this is our bunny head. And next I'm going to show you how to close this hole, put the eyes in and close the hole. So next we will put the eyes in. You need this sort of eyes, safety doll eyes, 10 millimeters or 12 millimeters, both sizes work. And we will insert the eyes between the rounds 6 and 7, about 8 stitches apart. So remember, we started with round 1 when we joined the ears, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So between round 6 and 7 we're gonna place an eye. And what we're gonna do, just temporarily insert one just to make sure they're in the right position. What I'm doing usually is right in the middle of the ear. If you draw an imaginary line through the middle of the ear, it will meet the eye, and then count about 7 or 8 stitches from the eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So about here you should have the other one. It should fall in the same place where you draw an imaginary middle line through the ear. Now, of course, check, see if you're happy with it, and then we can place the backs like so. And of course you can embroider the eyes if you like. If you choose to do that, you'll have to first fill the head and then embroider the eyes. So yeah, this is how it looks like so far. Now we are going to fill it. For the filling, I'm using the stuffing of a pillow. Mine looks like this. Sometimes they are like bigger chunks. These are actually quite ideal to go in like small spaces like the ears. And I'm just taking little bits at a time for the ears and just push them in. And then when I'm done with the ears, I'm just shaping them, make sure they're all right, same size. And then I go on with the head. Make sure that tail stays out. And you don't have to stuff it a lot, just enough to hold the shape. Basically, that's what you need. You can also take your hook, just make sure you push the stuffing where it's supposed to go. Okay, so I think this looks alright. That's enough. And now I'm going to show you how to close this hole. We will need the needle, and we're going to use this tail, and we're going to create a reversed magic ring. And to do that, we insert the needle through the middle of the stitch and pick up this top loop, then pull out the tail through entirely, and then move it back to the left, and again through the next one, and so on. And we can do this in all 12 stitches, and we are only picking that top loop. Okay, and now once you're done, just pull the tail and the hole should close, and it will look just like the magic ring. I can see here, just like that. And now we're just gonna use a needle to weave in the end, and just a few back and forth stitches. Make sure it will not unravel. And that's it. Cut the yarn, and our cute bunny is finished. Now if you want to turn it into Miffy, just embroider an X for his mouth. If not, this is just as cute. So yeah, this is how you crochet a cute bunny head, and of course you can make it in any color you like. I've made all the rainbow colors. I have another project for my actual room, and of course if you choose the yarn, like I said, you can make bigger sizes. Like this is the same pattern, just different yarns. So yeah, if you have any questions about this pattern, please put them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. Happy crocheting!